So here it is, one of the happiest days in the land of football. Clubs appearing for the first time at the start of a new campaign to reveal their secrets from pre-season. New faces, new tactics, new approaches, but the same old game. We're all in love with football again. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. So here is the big moment, and with us for it again, Jim Beglin.
Well, Peter, world-class managers and players wherever you look, and the style that makes it the world's most exciting league. It's hard for really good innovation in the game these days, and yet we have it in abundance in this league.
And this is now today's lineup.
I think this is a formation that offers excellent balance, Peter.
Particularly tried and tested in the Italian game, of course.
Yeah, and exported with great success too, because it allows half of the team to commit to either attack or defence. The three at the back and the double pivot, as well as the three attackers and two wide men. Teams often switch between this and 4-3-3 by dropping one of their pivots into the defensive line. It's very adaptable.
There's the whistle.
Well, one result is not going to decide the outcome of the season, Peter, but whichever team is fitter and better drilled has a huge advantage at this point.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored 4, but he was still angry. And asked why he was angry, he said, well, I missed one of my good chances. I think he's destined for good.
And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Wolverhampton gain their reward with an early goal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Davis. That is a brilliant interception. Wolverhampton are already ahead, the perfect start.
Well, they've gained the upper hand for a number of reasons, and they have every reason to kick on now.
Haaland pinches it off him. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Can he finish? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Morsi. Broadhead. Davis. Morsi. Now Kajuste. Muric. Davis. Gently done. Now Kajuste. Oh, good-looking ball. Great chance! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
Now it's Haaland. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that has been clubbed away. Walker. Walker has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Looking for the run. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, that's a key interception. Morsi. Kajuste. Morsi. Now Kajuste. Morsi. 30 minutes gone.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Davis. Oh, can he get onto this? And that's been won straight back. Walker promptly onto that, and that is that. De Bruyne. It's Kimmich. And it's Neymar. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Tuanzebe. Son Heung-min gets a foot in here. That's a good run down the left. And here's Neymar. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Could move up a gear here. Morsi. Haaland. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Haaland. Morsi. Some good work on the right flank here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
De Bruyne defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That is good alertness. And we hit half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time,
So
it's
been
one
even
each.
so far. Which way will things go in the second half?
So, for the first time this season,
And
it's
please welcome
half-time.
our lads to the field.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And we are already promptly back underway. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Davis. That is ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Hutchinson does have his name on the score sheet, of course. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Van de Ven. And it's De Bruyne. Kimmich. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's and again! He's had it taken off him. Hutchinson. Morsi. Tuanzebe. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Tuanzebe is fouled. Hutchinson. That's a throw. Son Heung-min. Kimmich. Now it's Haaland. Broadhead. Now Cajuste. Can he spark a counter here? Gets a good foot in there. He's looking to set free a runner. Decent hit!
The attendance for this match
denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. It's a sweet ball, that. Now the finish! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Defending of the desperate variety. And that's gone loose. Stood up well to him there. Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. And he's got the beating of his man.
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Wolverhampton choosing to make the first change.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Big chance! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. And he cuts out the supply.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Hutchinson, great defending, strong and determined. That's going to go a long way. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Walker. And here's Suarez. Nice, great hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Substitution in progress.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Wolverhampton perhaps contemplating their next change here. Davis. Early ball out from the back. Saliba gets over and intercepts. 75 minutes played. Now who's going to be first to this?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Morsi. Chaplin. Broadhead. For Phillips. Broadhead. So a game still on a knife edge on opening day. Hurst. Wolverhampton can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I thought it was going to happen then.
Oh, what a mistake! He's shifting through the gears here. And that was very necessary.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Neymar. Number 4, Walker. Number 2,
So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock.
Rashford.
This has gone, that's a foul. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. Rashford!
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
There will be 5
Cleared
minutes
away.
added time.
Hutchinson. Played out towards the right wing. Now that looks a decent ball. And the finish! Oh, taken with style! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Wolverhampton making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow.
He's going for goal! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, so much talk about wanting to hit the ground running, about issuing a warning to their rivals. In the end, they achieved neither, and they slumped to a defeat on opening day. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this was